Hello, everybody. Luke McCann here from Human Life International, where we're working for an Ireland where God is first, life is sacred, and the family is cherished. We're inviting you today and throughout the month of November to join us on a very special novena for the Holy Souls in Purgatory. There's a book I came across a couple of years ago. A gentleman gave me it at an Evangelium conference in Dublin, and it's called A Month with Our Friends, the Holy Souls in Purgatory. Knowing them, praying to them, delivering them. It's a really powerful novena. It's something that really awakened my spirit to the reality of the Holy Souls and the necessity to pray for them and to grow in devotion to them. Obviously, in Knock, where Human Life International is based, the Holy Souls is a big part of the apparition and maybe not discussed enough. Venerable Archdeacon Kavanagh, who was the parish priest in Knock at the time, he said 100 masses for the Holy Souls in Purgatory, for all those Holy Souls who had died through the orchestrated famine throughout that wider area of Knock. And it was only shortly after the culmination of those 100 masses that the apparition took place. So heaven is pointing towards purgatory, pointing towards the existence of purgatory and then the need to pray for the Holy Souls in purgatory, whether there are loved ones or family friends or people that we've encountered in our life or other holy souls who maybe people don't have who don't have people to pray for them. The great thing is you don't have to order the book. We have downloaded software where you can do a screen share basically, and there's a PDF document. So I'll show that each day throughout the 30 days of November. So it's starting on Saturday, 1st of November, and I'll upload it every day to both Godwill and YouTube and TikTok. So obviously our YouTube account is Human Life International Ireland, and we're also running the Prayers from Knock TikTok account. I know different people may have different feelings on TikTok, but we've experienced that it is very much a good way of reaching a large number of people, especially young people, and encouraging them to engage in prayer. So if they're already on that platform, to encourage them to pray to the Holy Souls, God willing, will only be a good thing. So I'll just read the little introduction today, and then we'll kick things off on Saturday, the 1st of November. So hopefully if you watch this introduction video, you'll have some opportunity to encourage others to join in the month of prayer prior to starting on Saturday, the 1st of November. The Souls in Purgatory. Why a month of reading and prayers? The objective of this short work is to relieve the dead and to be of use to the living. It is a well-known fact in the Christian world that the prayers of the living are beneficial to the dead. However, we are not sufficiently aware of how beneficial for the living are the suffrages, the prayers for our benefit, of the dead. Truly, the power and the gratitude of the Holy Souls in Purgatory are too little known and appreciated, and we neglect to ask for their intercession. Yet their merit is so great that if we didn't have repeated examples bearing witness to this fact, we would have a hard time believing it. In fact, these blessed souls can no longer earn merits for themselves, as they are no longer on earth, but they are capable of presenting past merits in our favour. They can obtain nothing for themselves, but their prayers for our intentions and the suffering they endure are dear to God's heart. They can be immensely useful to us while they are in this place of atonement. And what will they not do for us when they have attained heaven? How grateful will they be towards their benefactors? Many theologians, among them saints Liguori, Bellarmine, and Suarez, teach us that we can legitimately invoke the Holy Souls in Purgatory in order to obtain from God the graces and favours which we need, either for our soul or for our body. St. Teresa claimed that she obtained everything she asked the Lord through the intercession of the faithful departed. Quote, "When I want to be certain of obtaining a particular grace," said Catherine of Boulogne, "I have recourse to those suffering souls that they might present my request to the Lord, and the grace is always obtained. She claims to have received through their intercession many favours which had not been granted through the intercession of saints. It's very interesting. There are certain temporal favours which seem to be especially reserved for the souls in purgatory. The healing from a serious illness, rescue from a grave physical, spiritual, or moral danger, marriages and harmony in the home, finding of employment. God is aware of the importance we attach to these matters of secondary importance and has handed them over, in a manner of speaking, to the suffering souls in order to encourage us to pray to them and for them constantly. As such, we have everything to gain by exchanging our prayers with those of our deceased brethren, admirable gift of providence and mystery of the communion of saints. As we relieve their suffering through prayer and sacrifice, they offer for us the merits they acquired while on earth, and we thus receive temporal and spiritual blessings. How great are the advantages and the consolations of all kinds obtained through the practice of Christian charity towards the suffering members of the church. To know the souls in purgatory, to pray to them, to deliver them, those are the three reasons for this work. Who can claim not to have a family member or a loved one in purgatory? Let us begin. Let us make a daily visit for our forgotten friends in purgatory. Let us bring them a little relief and hasten their deliverance. And also there are the list of the dead. Masses, obviously, that you can add the list to the lists in churches, the names of particular holy souls who you may wish to have prayers offered for and masses offered for. So it's also at this time worth jotting down a list of those people you feel called to pray for, and maybe spending the week leading up to the beginning of November going around different churches and placing those lists in the November deceased lists within different churches. So this is kicking off on the 1st of November, and we'll put a little, for those watching on YouTube, I'll try and do something similar on TikTok. We'll put a link to the PDF document where you can follow along with the prayers in the description. But as I said, whenever we actually put it on each day, you'll be able to read the prayers. I'll just be like a little icon on the bottom of the screen, and you'll mainly see the prayers. Thank God. So yes, if you haven't already, if you'd like to subscribe to the content of Human Life International Ireland, you can do so on our website, humanlife.ie/newsletter. And yeah, keep us in the prayers. Should be a fun month. God bless.